Oh my god, can you believe it? It's a Saturday and I'm streaming? What's going on, everybody? Geez, I don't know exactly what's happening here, but I think that you might be going crazy, buddy. You might be going crazy. We gotta go get this thing set up. I did not actually have a chance to get it set up, so we're gonna go get that done. What's going on, LeChonk, Maddie, Gym Leader Hassan, Dominic, Big Cheese, Thrifts Austin. We got Maddie, Lupa, and we got Rianne gifting 5 memberships to kick the stream off. Rianne, what are you doing? Oh my god, this is a woman who just keeps on traveling and keeps on hanging out and keeps on streaming and is almost at the point where she herself can start to have some gifted memberships. Let's say a big thank you if you just received a membership from my good friend Rianne. Let's get some hype in the chat, please. Oh, I gotta go find this thing. How was everyone's Saturday? Ree is an absolute legend, and I think that you know, for the sake of just the beautiful people, a sleepy Ree. Well, of course you're sleepy. You're too busy crushing it all day, every day, day in, day out, nothing but crushing. All right, am I going the wrong way? I forget where this thing is at. I think I have to go through this little kerfuffle here.
Nifty.
There we go. All right, there we go. All right,
Nifty gifties.
let's encounter this one, and then we start the old thingy thing. Hey, what's up, Razzie? I just got an email that I got a membership. Say thank you to Brienne because she's the one who's making that magic happen right now in this moment for you, right here. What's up, Beacon Alexi? Good to see you. All right, let's go get this hunt set up. Let's crash this one too. Good deal. Team Carly for another couple weeks. Can you believe it? Can you even? Can you even? How's your community day? I got 4. I played a little bit in the car. Oh, wait, I can't use this one. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can. I just don't have to use the thing. That's even better. RIP to me for being stupid. Can I run? Can I run from one of these? I think I can run from one of these. RIP to me. Go Looper, I'm doing good, man. How are you? We just started watching Tom Segura's new stand-up, and it's hilarious. Oh, I can't escape? Alright, well, we'll just take this thing down then. 1 month? Has it been that long already? It sure has been. I can't believe it. I can't believe how long some of these things have gone. There, this will be easy. Don't put a shield up. Don't put a shield up. Ugh, it always puts a shield up. No, good night, Ree. Thank you so much. I hope the rest of your stream was great. I really am sorry because of the cleaning of my kitchen, but my kitchen looks really good. So I guess win-win. You had a good stream. I had a clean kitchen. So sleep tight. We'll see you again soon. Is it on Netflix? It is. It's called Sledgehammer. I haven't seen it yet. I think it came out in 2022, but I just haven't seen that one yet. I'm going to start The Bear. You should start The Bear. It's awesome.
1 month. Has it been that long already?
Has it been? Has it been that long already? Has it been? At phase 124 for Moltres? God dang. Can't use Netflix anymore because it's on my dad's account? Oh my god. What's up with that? My sports ball team got stomped on today. What sport was the sports ball in? Alright, here we go. Save the adventure. Seriously? Invite others. Let's skip to a new day. New day? Is the New Day still a thing? You guys watch wrestling. Is New Day still there? They still have the Bootios? I had a box of Bootios once, but I don't have it anymore, obviously. Not since the war. Okay. And then I think... well, we might as well check this one. I mean, it's here, right? Big E career sort of ended. What happened there? Big E Langston? What'd he do? Love something art? I'll check it after stream. I'm always excited, though. What happened to Biggie? He seems like the type that would do something not so nice. Okay, so I think this thing spawns, like, in here. Got his neck broken. Oh, my God. Alright, there's 2 rocks and a bush. There's the bush. Are these the 2 rocks? Or are those the 2 rocks? Dang it, Nick. I think these are the 2 rocks. Yeah, okay, so it's a little bit south of this rock. A little bit somewhere, like, right in there. Alright, and then we save. And we reset. And now we're good. Suplexed his head. And then, yeah. Thought you had its reset spawn saved. I mean, I did, but then I was doing other stuff. Because everyone seems like it's hard to watch. Okay, well, I'm going to have to watch it. Yeah, definitely. No, I'll put it up on stream. We'll all watch it. I'll watch it together. We'll all watch it together. Beautiful. Now we are set. All right, so 2 things are going to happen on stream today. One of 2 things. Either we're going to get the Tyrunt or we aren't. So that's really good. I won't, but not because of the content, because of the copyright infringement that I simply don't want to risk. Oh, God. You ever get Snapchats from people and you're just like, what is happening? It's scary. I saw it on TV. I just found a fan angle in a YouTube short. Oh, my God. So he, like, got real messed up then. Like, real messed up. Because if the doctors won't clear him for wrestling... I can't believe that. Razzie, how is Starfield? Hey, thanks so much, Ron. Ronald Reagan? The actor? It's not a gory clip or anything, just laying on his head. What's up, Accelerate? Good to see you. Oh. Starfield is meh, but I'm really early. I've read good things about it. I've also read really good things about Baldur's Gate, so that's coming to Xbox at some point too, and I'm definitely going to be more keen to play that one. But not for any reason other than I like D&D, and No Man's Sky is kind of like Starfield, just like a poor man's version of it. Who put all the stars on my field? Your Baldur's Gate is a much better game. Yeah, we'll see how long it takes them to actually port it over to Xbox, though. There was, like, rumors that it wasn't going to be too long. But you never know. You never know. You never know with the internet and with developers and with all those things. But, yeah, what'd you guys get up to this weekend? How was, anybody do Community Day? Hassan, I know you did. So 7 shiny is pretty good. My buddy Dan sent me a text. He got, just in this one screenshot, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 Charmander. I don't know how long he played for, but it's a game, that's a word I can't say here, but people are down bad. Interesting. Wait. Which one? Starfield? Long weekend here in Canada? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm heading to the beach tomorrow. I'm gonna go to the beach. We made some pizzas tonight. Oh, interesting. Another thing with Starfield, how come you can't open the toilets? Like, I want to see space poop in the toilets. Fallout 76 did it. Yeah, I mean, free the poop. Game developers should just know at this point in time. Like, if there's an opportunity for people to see poop, they're going to take said opportunity for poop to be seen. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Because poop is funny, and it always will be. Will I include a clogged toilet subquest? Yeah, how about it? Space plumbing. Yo, what's up, Rare? Good to see you. Balder? That's an interesting request, but sadly, I'm unfamiliar with her. Go Lupa. Getting that purple badge hype. We got a couple people who are not that far away from the next badge, which I don't know which Pokemon the next badge is based off of. Something. Possibly... I forget what color it is. I've been here in weeks, but I think my parents gave me the flu. Oh, no. You don't ever have to worry about being here or not being here. You just got to be there. That's all that matters. Like, there's people who are here and there's people who are there, but most people are mostly there, and that's important. You know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. So they gave you the shine flu. Hey-o. Hey-o. First it was me, now him. What you talking? Is your profile picture a penguin or is it a Lotad? Yo, Austin, thank you so much for the lurks, buddy. I hope, well, I just hope that your time in the box is good. Penguin, okay. A Pengtad. Start college so I don't wake up at 6 a.m. I wake up at 7. Let's go. The beauties of college. Waking up a little later. Doing things that you want to do. Staying up a little later. Getting into substances. That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you at a 4-year place or a 2-year? Ooh, subspaces. You can get pizza $1 a slice. Usually you can. Usually college gives you that $1 slice. 2 years. Started the 22nd. I only go Tuesdays and Thursdays. Nice. Nice. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. It's a good place to start. Yeah, that's awesome. I went right to 4-year, and I certainly don't regret it at all, but definitely a good way to save some money and still get usually a better education, to be honest with you. Sometimes like the 2-year community colleges and community like setups, they have way better educators than some of the larger places do, which I think is crazy, but it's actually true. I love college, but hate all the... Wait. No, I hate college, but love all the parties. That was the other one. I like that song. Well, I mean, I did when I was like 20. Now as an adult, it's just there. It's now memories. I've done 3 years of mechanics college and know nothing about the trade. Oh, that's not good. Go Looper. You need to... If you're going to be a mechanic... If you're going to be a mechanic and you're going to 3 years of school to be a mechanic, you should probably learn how to mechanic. It's very important to me that you learn how to mechanic. Thanks, buddy. College is laid back at the moment, but then again, it's only week 3. It ramps up. I mean, obviously it ramps up. It gets a little bit harder come like halfway through the semester. Like midterms always suck, and finals always suck. Everything in between is kind of okay. Sometimes you have a lot. I went to a school that focused a lot on writing. So it was what they called a writing intensive university, which I really liked because instead of having a lot of tests, we had a lot of papers. And having a lot of papers means that you have a lot of time to research and write and develop. And then we had a lot of projects that involved us doing actual field work and field research and then writing a paper about that field research. So like I would rather write a 10-page paper once a week than have tests to study for. Like to me, writing was a lot easier. So that was one of the draws that I had to going to the school that I went to was the writing intensive nature of it. So I really liked that. Probably a big part of why I made it through, honestly. Like I would have made it through if I went anywhere else, but this definitely made it a more enjoyable experience, was the writing side of things. Did not graduate high school. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You still got lots of opportunities. Obviously, it ranks up. My college has a major-based semesters, so you only do classes that are in your major, so I'm just doing a lot of art classes. Oh, that's interesting. Usually, like, your first 2 years aren't focused in your major at all. Like, your discipline's totally ignored for the first couple. And then when you get into some of the other, like, other later semesters, later years, that's when you really start to go down your major path. That's what I found, at least. Like, I couldn't even tell you about some of the classes I took my freshman, sophomore year, maybe with the exception of a few business classes here and there, but for the most part, it was mostly just like general education, gen ed, electives, I think is what they called it. Was it electives? General education? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't think it was electives or gen ed. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. Maybe it was electives. Nah, it's gonna bother me. Maybe electives is right. Yo, what's up, Billy? I hated that in college. The first 2 years I felt like I was there for nothing because of how little I was focused on my actual major. Yeah, right? Right? Oh, and you have your master's too. Dang. Look at you. Look at you getting down with your bad self, being all smart. Yo, Twy, thank you so much for joining up at the 512s, grabbing that shiny charm. Yo, Gramps, what's up, Dee Dee? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thanks for, I haven't had anybody call me extremely old and a grandpa and dust or old man or boomer or whatever, all the things you've called me. So it's good. Thank you so much for coming back in and bringing me back to earth. Grounding me. 2 more classes and I will. Dang, that's so good. Electives are classes that count towards your credits for graduation but are not required. Yeah, so those, I think general gen ed classes, I think that's what I'm thinking of. Like the first 2 years it was gen ed, you're taking general education, just like these random things, and then electives were things that you could just fill in, especially if you had your major requirements done. I still have dreams that I like have classes that I have to finish, or I have certain things that I haven't completed, or a paper that's due, or a class that I don't know where it's at, so I've missed the whole semester because those dreams, they happen to me all the time. They're so bad. The most miserable of dreams. But I have them probably once a week. I think I'm gonna go with, there's another spawn behind me. I think I'm gonna go take that thing on. Gotta take your opportunities when they come up, right? In the middle of the night, I'm rocking in my sleep. Oh man. Happy Saturday. What a long weekend we have, except for Razzie. That guy has to work. That guy has to work quite a bit.
A prison mic!
Alright, cool. We had like 10 to 15 mail in a row there, and I was starting to get nervous that I screwed it up. But turns out, it's just bad luck. And that's it. Just bad luck. Cheer. Cheer. Wait, Razzie, did you work last weekend? Like, did you work the whole weekend last weekend too? Gotta work through the weekend as well? Oh my god, you guys. Yeah, I always work weekends. So you could say, like, in all fairness, that the last time that you worked a weekend was...
About a week ago.
Do you want to know my team in Sword? I do. Tell me about it. Said the same thing when my 16th son was born. You got 16 kids? We got 15 or so boys in a row. I was starting to get worried. Yeah, it checks out, Bobby. It sure does. Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate you. Furnace, what's up? What's up? Do you not like Shmurda, she wrote? Are you not down with Bobby Shmurda? How long were you waiting for your moment to use that? As often as I possibly can, I will be doing it. Like, if you were like, hey, when was the last time that we had a weekend in a month that wasn't September? You know, that sort of thing. Melmetal, Magirna, Victini, Celebi, Jirachi, and Marshadow. Oh, so a bunch of mythicals, huh? Bunch of mythicals that you're running with? Well, that's good. You should blast through that pretty quick. I have no problem. Good. Because Shmurda, she wrote. Melmetal is Gmax. Let's go. All right, any of them shiny? Any shinies? I did get a shiny in Pogo earlier today, though. And it was a Seedot. It was kind of cool. I also ate a blue burger today. Well, technically the burger was the normal color, but the bun was bright blue, and the sauce was bright blue. And it was like a Halloween-themed burger, and it was real good. I gotta eat it again. We'll see how the exit patterns of that burger are, but for now, it's really excited. Basically, well, here, I'll see if I can get a picture of it up on stream. I know that I can. I'll just see how long it takes me to do it. It's coming about a week ago. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you want my burger. Did SpongeBob make you that meal? No. Spring Boob Squire Pants. Spring Boob Squire Pants. Yo, like my new profile picture? I do, that's nice. What do you think of about the Mewtwo raids? I love them, and I'm so happy that we finally got something that's an actual, exceptional, difficult challenge. That is something that we've needed for a very long time, and I'm pumped that we got it, and it was wonderful. And I hope that there's a day that we get to do it again. With another, like, legendary. Another legendary that's really difficult. I hope that that's on the radar, because I had a lot of fun, and it was really cool watching people come together to try and strategize. And then some people's strategies were terrible. Like, there was one thing, I saw this guy, he made a post 4 days ago, and it was like, this Arceus build will solo Mewtwo. And he still has that damn title up. It's like, bro, he was just sitting there trying to get stupid people like me to click on this to see how do I solo this Mewtwo, and you just can't. It just can't be done. It just can't be done, at least not with what we know so far. All right, so here's my burger. This is going to take up the whole freaking page, so I'll do it on the reset. You just relax. Skeetle that I just can't kill, and I'm obsessing over revenge towards this thing like Sasuke towards Itachi. I understood half of that. Imagine Ultra Necrozma raid. Let's do it. That's what I'm saying. Let's do it. Let's start getting Ultra Beast raids. Let's start getting all the raids. Every raid that you could ever raid. Let's get it. All right, so here's Burger Part 1. Transform. Fit to screen. Okay, so there's the first part of the burger. So you can see it has like this nice green bun. And then this is the second part of the burger. Transform, and a transform. Oops. Transform. Fit to screen. So that's the other part of the burger. So you can see it has like a nice green bun, but on the inside the bun's actually blue. And then we had a nice blue sauce. And those are the burgers that I had today. De burger. So there you go, guys. That was the burger that I ate today, and it was freaking exceptional. I would eat it again. Probably will. Let's see. Speedrunners go crazy? They sure do. Speedrunners are nuts, man. Bathrooms here are nuts. Ew. Why are you saying ew? So good. It's all ogre now. It's never ogre. It's not ogre. It's never ogre. First it was pink sauce, now it's blue sauce. Well, that blue sauce, to be fair, was just white sauce with blue food coloring. It was just like a burger sauce that they tossed some blue into. T2, remember when you stalked my game choices? I remember that. It looked moldy. Nah. And you'd never know the difference. Even if it was moldy, you'd never know. Because it's the same color. I don't remember. Angel Banks, you got a question? I got an answer. Hit me with it. Are you related to Vivian Banks or Carlton Banks? Or I don't remember any of the other names of the siblings in Fresh Prince. Aunt Viv, Uncle Phil, Carlton, Ashley. Was that the older one? That's the older one? No, that was the younger one. What's the older one's name? What's the older Banks? Hillary, that's right. The weather person, right? Wasn't that her whole thing? Wasn't she a weather lady at some point in time? How is grass weak to ice? Well, because if you put ice on any plant, it dies. So I would say it's probably because of that. Angel Banks, you got me on the edge of my seat right now. I also have to pee, so that's kind of why I'm inching forward, because I didn't think to go before stream, but it's kind of ironic, though, that you have a stream while you stream. To be clear, Harvest Moon slash... Oh, that's good, because I just proposed to Nami and she said yes. If you find a shiny legendary, Dynamax reset the game and choose another legendary, would that legendary be shiny instead? No. It rolls it as soon as you get to that screen, so... it's not like a seed where it's going to keep that. The roll is done when you get to the actual screen itself. So unfortunately, the answer is no, because that would be really nice. Like, you find a shiny that you don't really care that much about, and then you jump over to like a Necrozma and you take it down, and then you get to keep it, or a Zygarde and you get to keep it. That'd be real nice, but no, unfortunately, it does the rolls as soon as you get to that screen. So it's going to be random every time. I've encountered with a shiny Alpha Mantine. They can actually run away. Ooh, really? Well, that's why, just like in all new Pokemon games, you just save right before, and then you don't have to worry about ever losing a shiny ever again, because they've made the games really easy, and that's a beautiful thing for everybody who doesn't want to lose shinies. Got a shiny Mesprit on the first try? Oh my god. Then what you should do instead of re-rolling for a new shiny is take that Mesprit and then go buy a lottery ticket. Austin, how's that box treating you, buddy? You have no idea how many people, at times people say Pokemon type weaknesses aren't ground reality. Water douses fire, that's true. Ground grounds lightning, that's true. Fairies are good, dragons are evil. Well, dragons are misunderstood. Bugs unsettle the mind, this is true. What's up, Ghost Bunny? How you doing? That's why I asked, because I want a shiny Ho-Oh, and I'm gonna take this shiny. Yeah, take it. Take it and run. Take it to the bank. Catch Tepig and Indigo Disc. I think I'm going to do a stream where I don't stop until I get every starter. I think that'll be fun. Maybe I'll do that for the old birthday stream. Don't stop till you get enough. Michael Jackson. Dude, find new Incredibox mod came out today. Interesting. What is Incredibox? And how do you mod it? No, dragons aren't actually evil. Even in D&D, sometimes they're just misunderstood. I'm 82 from a living home dex. Nice. It's really hard to punch a bird, so naturally fighting is weak against flying. Well, of course. Credibox is a music-making game. Oh, interesting. That's cool. What's up, Brown Tyrunt? Be blue. Did you play in a community? Yeah, I did. I played about an hour or so. My shiny luck was really bad. The big fat red one is misunderstood? Yeah, well, I mean, he's just a hungry boy. But I'm saying, like, young green dragons, they're not always hostile. Sometimes they just want to sit on a bed of treasure. And then people want to come in and take their treasure or disrupt their existence. And, like, come on. They got to exist somewhere, too. Gonna catch a shiny Totodile when the DLC comes out. Heck yeah. Nice shiny Totodile in 3D. Let's go. My question that came out today is called the masks. And what does the masks do that the original Incredibox does not? Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. That's all I remember from Dragon Tales. And they had the little scale, and I don't remember anything about that. It feels like a fever dream. That entire show feels like a fever dream, actually. Main catch of the mods is just new sounds. That's cool. What's it for? Is it for like is it PC? Probably should have been paying attention when I asked. I still do like your new profile picture. I'm still a fan. I'd be angry if someone was trying to steal the jewels I worked so hard. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine that you have like this big pot of treasure and you're just sitting on it, right? You're just warming your treasure, or sometimes they eat treasure. We don't know. Sometimes it's their food supply. And then somebody comes in, a bunch of dinks fly on in, and they try and use all their mystical powers to take you down and take your treasure. You'd be pretty bummed out. Like that new move, Psychic Noise. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's Psychic Noise and Thunder Junk. Aren't those the two? Hey, what's up, Crows? Good to see ya. If I were a dragon, I would eat treasure. Well, that's what I'm saying. Because dragons don't eat men, they eat treasure. Scared to finish hatching these Tyrunt eggs and being 3x over odds? Well, what if you aren't, though? Thunder Junk, is that really what it's called? I'm pretty sure it's Thunder Junk. I'm pretty sure it's Pig Newton. I think that it's Psychic Noise and Thunder Junk. Scoobert. I like that. This also happened in my college nickname. Well, that used to be, I was DMing a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, and one of the dwarves was named Groin Thunderjunk. Groyne, and then Thunderjunk with a umlaut above the U, so it was like more Thunderjunk is kind of how it was pronounced. It wasn't quite Thunderjunk. It was Groin Thunderjunk. But yeah, he was a good guy. He was a good guy. He died. R.I.P. to Groin. Never had a hunt this bad. I've never had one this good. Why not share the treasure and stop people? Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's true. That's true. I guess, like, well, what if he's collected those treasures, though? You know, you don't want to take someone's treasures. You never take a man's treasure. R.I.P. Groin. No, Razzie. It was R.I.P. Groin Thunder Yunk. Like this. Groin Thunder Yunk. What's up, McPablo? How you doing, buddy? Hey, and I just want to say a quick shout out to the 21 people that are hanging out here. I appreciate all 14 of you dropping a like on the stream. So, yeah, for all of the all the 21 people here, I really appreciate the 14 likes that you guys chose to drop. That was really good. You just hold down the U key on your computer. At least if you have a Mac, that's how you do it. Can someone help me find a charm in Sword, like the move charm? Or like the shiny charm, because no one can help you find that. They can only help you access it. And I recommend the Discord for that. So picture this. You are a dragon of blessings, where you bless people with slivers of treasure as a method of showing favor. If they don't do a good job, then you, the dragon, exert your might. I think that's a fair compromise. Just took my like back. That's good. That's good. Go try and sell it. I was gonna like, but now I don't wanna. Now I don't wanna. Wait, hang on.
A prison mic.
Billy, I got a question for you. Let's say that we were streaming last Saturday, and during that stream, you put a like on the content. Would it be fair to say that the last time that you liked a stream of mine would be...
About a week ago.
You know, I actually got kicked out of a bar once for standing on a table and doing the schmurder dance. I guess it's technically the shmoney dance. The Schmurder She Wrote dance was a different one, but it was technically the shmoney that I was doing, and I got kicked out of a bar at like 9:30 in the morning. Me and my buddy Sam. It was a good time. It was like 9:30 in the morning. It was a just packed bar, and that song comes on per my request, which I shouldn't have, but I did, and then I got kicked out for dancing on a table. I'll not entertain your antics. That's okay. Wish I could take my... Why would you take back your like again? You know what? Bobby Schmurda's had a rough go. Pirate is right. There is a thumb in the other direction exclusively for that. Let's drop some links for some of the people that are hanging out here. We got Razzie. We got Pirate. I think there's others too. Oh yeah, there's Cheese. What's up, Cheese? We got Tyrunt in club and lied to the bartender, and I danced in a bar with 2 other ladies. Well, how about that? You can command me to do that. Yeah, but sometimes, dude, I just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy. Like, you're such a good mod in so many other streams that I don't know. And you're a good mod in this stream, too. That came out wrong. You're a good mod in so many streams. Sometimes, like, I can do a little bit of the heavy lifting during the resets, during the hangouts, during that sort of thing. So you can just kick back and enjoy this stuff. I'll call on you when people start saying words they shouldn't be saying. You know what I mean? What's up, Hefty? How we doing, man? Drifter? I hardly know her. Hefty, are you wearing house slippers right now? Bella, what's going on? Good to see you. I saw you sent me an image. You sent me an image earlier today, and I was out in the middle of the woods and it wouldn't load. But all I saw is that you broke the law or you committed a crime, and I still haven't gone back to look. So, nope, took them out. But you are a guy that rocks a house slipper here and there, right? Okay, we're going to do 2 more checks, and I got to pee, so I'm going to go do that. But we're just going to let it load, and I'm going to keep spamming the A button, and we're going to hope that I don't kill a shiny. It's going to be a beautiful time. It's going to be like total roulette. Because there is a chance. You know, there's always a chance. Autumn has finally arrived. Nah, we got 19 days before her arrival. Who goes to the woods to play Story of Seasons? Well, that was post-Woods. That was post-Woods, I think. Was that post-Woods or pre-Woods? That was post-Woods. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to load this. While I'm gone, just think about your favorite flavor ice cream. We're going to talk about it. Okay, bye. All right, what do we got? We got vanilla water flavored ice cream. I don't even know what that is. Isn't that just ice? Let's see. What else do we got? Green mint chocolate chip. Okay. I got some feelings. Coffee ice cream. Okay, good. Good. Sam, thanks for the lurks, buddy. Hey, Sam, I was just telling the story about the time that you and I went to Purdue University. And we were at a bar at 9 in the morning, and we got in a lot of trouble for dancing on a table. But Sam, if this would have happened last week, we could have said that, hey, we got in a lot of trouble at a bar.
About a week ago.
But instead, it was like 6 years ago. But remember that? 7 years, 8 years ago. That was like 8 years ago now. It's like 8 years ago. Remember that, Sam? The green is very important. So what is the other alternative for mint ice cream? I think I've only ever seen it green. Is there another? I think the worst flavor is half-baked. Look at you, you sassy little sassafras, you little plant. Big Pablo, thanks for the lyrics, buddy. White mint chocolate chip. Okay, so is that like at Christmas time when you get the like white ice cream that has like peppermint in it, or are you talking something different? See, I don't love mint chip, and it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with the fact that, well, I don't like it. Fish food. Fish food is pretty good. He wants that bit to be funny so badly. Villy, you don't even know. You don't even know how funny it is. He throws the hat up. Imagine I take this hat and I throw it up in the air and it never comes down. That's how funny the bit is. It is as funny as a hat never descending from the roof or the sky or anywhere. It just never comes down. Netflix and chill Ben and Jerry's. That one's really, really good. They used to have one called Stephen Colbert's Americone Dream. That one was pretty good. Had little bits of waffle cone mixed in with like the ice cream. And then they have the Tonight Dough, which is also pretty good. Guess who is rewatching the MCU movies again? Oh, are you rewatching the MCU movies again? So I'm trying to figure out this immersion thing. Wait, what immersion? What are we talking about? An immersion blender? It's called immersion. Oh, immersion. Like when you immerse yourself in the place that you're playing the game. Like I want to immerse myself in the woods as I play a game that takes place in the woods. It's kind of like you're a truck driver. You play truck driving simulator in the back of your truck when you're not driving your truck. That's immersion. Or it's like when you take a jar into the bathtub and you put the jar into the water upside down so the mouth of the jar is here, and then you fart in the bathtub, and then the bubbles, you catch them in the jar, and then you take the lid and you go under the water and you screw the lid on while it's underwater, and then you take that jar and you boil it for a couple minutes to really really like heat up the fart, and then from there you take that and you leave it at your aunt's house during Christmas, and then a couple months later she finds your jart and she opens it up and it's gross. What are you even talking about? We call that the Russian slide and dip. Slid and dip? Slide and dip? I don't know, man. I get it now. Totsly. Fart jar. Yeah, a jart. There's actually a great episode of a TV show called Nick Swartzen's Pretend Time, where a town is opening up a time capsule that was buried like a long time ago in the town, and it's full of a bunch of junk. And one of the things that they put in it is a jart, and the mayor opens it up and gets hit with the jart, and it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny show. Pretty fun show. Sometimes I worry about you. Don't worry. You don't have to worry about me because I spend a lot of time doing that. We watched Avengers Assemble. Such a good one. That was a fun one. First Avengers was real good. I like that one a lot. The original Iron Man's so good. Iron Man 2 is okay. Iron Man 3 is alright. But I don't know. Never worry about Nick. I worry more so about Mrs. Shiny. She's just watching Love is Blind. She's good. She's just finding out that love is truly blind. So she'll be alright. She'll make it through. She'll make it through the wilderness. Is that what that song is? I made it through. Yeah. Yeah. That's me on the daily. Ah, yeah. Yeah, she puts up with a lot. Today we got into a fight talking about the time we got into a fight because we couldn't remember who was right about the details of the fight. It was a beautiful time. It wasn't a real fight, though. It was one of those silly fights where you're not actually, like, having a fight. You know what I mean? One of those good ones. One of those, call it a spat. One of those fun spats. 10,794 encounters that we have tracked. 10 shinies. 11 shinies. 12 shinies. 12. 11 caught. 12 seen. Y'all, we got 20 and 20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Everybody who liked this thing is a beautiful person. Everyone who didn't is still beautiful, just not as beautiful as those who liked. There's an Alpha Starly next to an Alpha Togetic next to an Alpha Mantine, and now I'm scared. Oh. Oops, sorry, wrong chat. Oops, wrong chat. I heard she'll make it through the window, which is probably true on her way out. Get away while you can. Really? Come on, what did I ever do to you? What have I ever done to you? I don't think anything. But maybe something here and there. I don't know. Y'all, I made pizza tonight. It was real good. I made my own pizza dough, which I usually do, but this time I put 25% whole wheat flour and 75% all-purpose flour, and let me tell you what. It was dope. I had a nice little chew to the crust that I don't normally get. I couldn't stretch it as far, so the pizzas were a little naturally smaller, but the actual that you get from that za, top tier. Perfect 5 out of 7. 25% more farts. We can only hope. We can only hope that we would be so fortunate as to have this be the reality of my life. But we don't know. It's up in the air. It's up in the air. You know what drives me crazy about YouTube Studio and the analytics of a stream, it has from 3:30 until 8 o'clock. So 3:30 must have been when I posted the actual like stream going live. And so it shows no viewers until I actually went live, at which point it spikes up. So I have like this really like long, dumb thing. I hate it. That's why I gotta stop doing that. Dinner time, start the bear, Nick get the shine, everyone else good night as well. Hey, Cheese, before you go, the bears are gonna be pretty slow at the first couple episodes. I need you to promise me, regardless of how slow that you feel it is, you push through till the end. I swear to God, you need to promise me that you will sacrifice 10 hours of your life. Even if you think the first 3 you're like, this is way too slow, I'm not enjoying this, keep going, because I swear on all that is holy, by the time you get to episode 9, and then finally by the time you get to episode 10, you're going to be like, oh my God, Nick, you were 100% right. I can't wait for season 2, especially season 2, episode 5, episode 7, and episode 10. It's just a beautiful thing. Enjoy, have fun, talk to you soon. I actually played more D&D today, did combat today, and since I'm a monk, I got to enjoy being OP. See, I told you, when you actually get into the thick of it, when you get into it and you get to start doing things the right way, it's good. But even a monk is only OP at low levels. When you get a little higher, you're going to be... No, Hefty, that is not what I said. Do not misconstrue the words. I said you have to promise me that you get through all 10, but when you get to the 3rd hour, you might be like, I don't think I'm going to enjoy this. But it picks, that show is one that's like a slow burn. It gets really, really good on the back half. But if you don't make it to the back half, you're going to miss some of the most incredible parts of the story. And that's why I'm saying he has to promise me that if he's thinking like, hey, this isn't really my vibe, you got to stick through it. That's it. Because sacrificing about 3 hours is a lot better than nothing. Got to kick a bunch of ghouls' heads against the wall. It's a beautiful thing. Are you playing a specific campaign, or is it a homebrew? It's pretty fun though. See, one of my character is just he's just a meatball. He's a meatball of a person. And I love him. His name is Fist. We've talked about Fist. He's a good guy. We have one character. The character's name is Famu, F-A-M-U, and the last name is Lan, L-A-N. So altogether it's Famulan. And this character's entire backstory is literally just the backstory of Mulan, but it's a lot of fun being the other characters in the party because we don't know whether this person is a man or a woman. And so we always are just like trying to figure that out as a side quest. And it's a lot of fun. And then this person who plays Fa Mulan doesn't always give us a lot to work with. So it's been a blast. Really, really top tier creative / laziness, but it's beautiful. Last time I played D&D, I was a barbarian called Hammer Smash Goreface. See, that's basically what the beauty of being a barbarian is. You're dumb as nails, but God, can you just destroy things. So excited to watch Pokemon Horizons. Let's do it. I can't imagine what you name your animals in SOS. It's bad. Some of them are real bad. Some of them are real bad. Some of them are not, though. But most of them are really bad. My sheep's name is Shep. S-H-E-P. That's kind of normal. And then, yeah, one of my cows is Big Mommy. There's a lot. There's a lot of them. But the game's fun. I mean, it's pretty good. The original's better, but this one's good. The original's better because of the nostalgia factor. If this game came out first, clearly it would be the best game. But the nostalgia factor is really what's driving it home for me. I always wanted to marry Nami in the first game, but I was too lazy to put in the effort. And in this game, I was like, man, if you can shiny hunt and reset something for hundreds of hours, you can handle putting in a little effort into a video game. And that's what I did. And now, guess what? I feel nothing. I feel no different than I did yesterday. So, got that going for us, which is nice. Meow. Meow. Oh. 1365 hunts. How about them? How about them? Did you have the kid? Nah. I'm still in summer of year 1. I really want to eat a whole block of cheese right now. I gotta ask what's stopping you. Like, you seem like you have the ability to do it. What's preventing you from taking down that cheese? I don't think anything. I think you should just do it. But no, I haven't had a kid yet. No! Oh, rip. Rip to you. Goodbye, dinosaur. Because cheese is for the house, not just me. Could you go replace the cheese? Could you eat the cheese and then replace the cheese? Because it seems like cheese is not something that you couldn't easily just go and, you know, have a solution to, which is, you know, get more cheese. I don't know, something to think about. Like, if you really want to eat the whole block of cheese, also, you'd feel like garbage. You'd feel like that's a lot of dairy to ingest all at once. Like, I had cheese bread and pizza with cheese and then a drumstick. And that's a lot of dairy even for me. Someone who's not lactose intolerant. Someone who's lactose tolerant. Not ignorant. I'm just lactose ignorant. I'm not intolerant of lactose, I just don't know any better. Hey, be blue! Come on, be blue! Come on, blue boy! Nah, not blue. Not blue.
Sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on a dog. Sucking on a chili dog.
You all made me do this. This is your fault. You see what you made me do? Remember that Taylor Swift song, Look What You Made Me Do? That was a song. Taylor Swift is nuts. You haven't played Wheat in a while. I actually haven't. I haven't had the opportunity to Wheat. Remember that Rebecca? Rebecca?
Did I just wheat? Did I wheat? Who wheats?
Oh, this is nice. During the little like silence, I can do some things. Hefty, what are you up to tonight? What'd you do? How's your life? Don't bite your nails. Oh no, it wasn't my nail. It was my nail. I don't know, man. It just happens. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I want a chili dog? Go get one. This is the thing. Everybody here who wants things, they can be at your fingertips in just a matter of minutes. It is effortless. A chili dog, a block of cheese, all these things, they can just be yours. You could just go get them. That's one of the best parts about being an adult. When you want something, you just go and get it. You don't have to ask anybody. You don't have to say, hey, is it okay if I do this? You just go do that thing. And then you face the consequences later. Asking for permission now. Hey, Nick, something the day after Thursday. Something the day after Thursday.
It's Friday.
I have to drive 2 towns. That's like, just toss on some tunes, roll the windows down, and pick your feet up. Not while you're driving, after. I want you to show... Isn't it show me? Or are you just giving me 2 independent thoughts? I want to know what love is. I want you to show me so much love. I'm wrong. It's okay if you wanted to just have 2 independent thoughts that you individually want to know what love is, and then also subsequently you want me to hold you. That's okay. This is a fine thing. But if you're trying to quote lyrics, then yeah, you are in fact incorrect in this moment. Not always, just right now. 700 of these encounters down. I gotta update P13650. I don't think I've updated that in a while. Let's see. On the Tyrunt, we are at 700. On Regice 2, I forget what number we got to. I don't remember what number we got to. I can find out pretty quick, though. Damn it! Damn it! 1701. So we're at 816. 825. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. So we are at, let's see. Wait, which one was that? Was that the second one or was that the first one? I think that was the second one. Yeah, it was the second one. We are at 79.3136% of Project 13650 completed. We have 10,826 checks done. The average total of checks per shiny is 902. Percentage of odds is 66%. So we are getting shinies at 66% of odds. 12 total shinies found. Average checks per found shiny is 647. Percentage of odds is 47 and 44. So pretty good. That's some stats for you. I'm gonna go put myself in the stupid corner. No, don't. Don't. Hefty, you'll live forever. No, Creed, stop. You'll live forever. Went to Joe's Crab Shack today for my birthday. Is today your birthday? Crows, is today your birthday? I also shouldn't have gluten. Not intolerant, but not fun. Hefty, thank you so much for putting that doc together. Hefty, oh my God, Crows. Okay, first and foremost, Rendleson, hi. But second and foremost, let's all say happy birthday to a wonderful Crow's Nest, a huge supporter in the community, a wonderful person. And you know what? I rarely ever do this, but I am actually going to sing happy birthday to you on stream. And if anybody wants to join me in the chat, feel free to. So.
Sucking on chili dogs. Sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog.
Happy birthday, Crows. Amazing. Amazing. Why are you so happy, Rendleson? Let's chat. Tell me about it. That was so good. Beautiful. That's me singing happy birthday to all of you. Top 5 dick moments. Thanks. Appreciate that. Just came to me. Just came to me in the moment. Hefty Nick. Okay, Rendleson, what do we got? I'm braced. I'm braced. I got my Shalfa Infernape today. Let's go. That's so exciting. Nice pink monkey. Member. Charmander Randall, thank you so much for the 3-month Flexiversary. Really appreciate that. Let's have good old Brian read us a little bit of a note. Uh-oh. Is there some beef? Is there some Rendleson beef? I want to suck a gluten-free chili dog for my birthday. Well, listen. A chili dog is something that you don't even need a bun for. You can successfully suck on a chili dog outside the Tasty Freeze without even having a bun. Fire Monkey. Such a good thing. Brass Monkey. That funky monkey. I hate that song. I hate that song so much. I know some people love it. I just can't stand it. The Beastie Boys have so many hits, and they also have so much hot garbage. Hot, stinky trash. They're probably one of the most, like, in my opinion, divisive bands when it comes to having hits and having absolute hot, stinky garbage. And there's, like, not much in here. It's mostly here and here with not a lot of here. You know what I mean? Like, it's just bad. Bunch of hit. Beastie Boy. Bunch of hit. Indian food makes me sick. My mom is hearing this conversation. Well, listen, she's learning a lot today. She can learn a little bit about the Beastie Boys and how I think that they are hot, stinky doo-doo sometimes, but also slap house bangers other times. And that's basically it. Basically where it ends. Blah, 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 blah. Sucking down chicken. That's true. Some people do like hot, stinky garbage, but at least I can admit, like, it's not like a band that I don't think has a single good song. Like, there are other bands that I listen to and I say they do not have a single redeeming song. But, like, Beastie Boys have good songs. They just also have ones that are really bad. But there are some bands out there that I just think, like, every single song that they put out is just trash. Hot garbage. Can you play the Chili Dog song for my mom? Listen, Chili Dog's always on request. Always.
Sucking on chili dogs, sucking on a dog, sucking on a chili dog.
But if you ever want to listen to the full song, his name is Tom McGovern. He's on YouTube. He does the entire Jack and Diane, where every single line after the original line of Sucking on Chili Dogs is all Sucking on Chili Dogs for the rest of the song. And it's brilliant, and it's one of the best videos on the internet, and it only has 800 or so thousand views, and it deserves more. So you should go check that out, Tom McGovern. What bands do I think have nothing but booty cheek albums? That's a really, really, really good question, because they do exist. Let me go ahead and run you through them. First and foremost, I don't think, and this is a pretty hot opinion here. I don't think that Ariana Grande, I don't think she makes any good music. I think it's all really garbage, and her voice sounds like she's got peanut butter stuck to the roof of her mouth, and I've never heard a song of hers that I think is even close to being some semblance of, like, good. Now, I get it, okay? She's not technically a band, but definitely a musician. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that Ariana Grande sounds like a dog with peanut butter on the roof of her mouth, and I can't even think of a single song of hers that I like. So that's, like, the first artist that comes to mind. First band, ooh, where they don't have even one redeeming thing. I was gonna say Dave Matthews, but they have a couple songs that I like, so I guess that's not really fair. Oh. Oh God, why can't I think of the name? Not Megadeth. Slayer. Slayer's another one. I don't get the hype around Slayer. I also don't get the, okay, this one. Here we go. This is it. This is the one. I personally don't get the hype around Lemmy from Motorhead. Motorhead, just in general, Motorhead. I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype on Motorhead. Radiohead's the definition of mid. Yeah, I could see that. But Motorhead's the one for me. I don't get it. Maybe it's something that you have to get, but I don't really get it. See, I don't even like Ace of Spades. And, like, people love Lemmy and say that, I mean, the dude was nuts, but people love him. I just don't get it. I don't know. Kings of Leon's another one. I don't really like any of the songs that Kings of Leon put out. Yeah. Thoughts on Weezer? Weezer's a band that's meant for high schoolers. Like, literally, you ever go to a Weezer concert? It's all high school students. And when you're there, you're like, how is this possible that every single time I've been to a Weezer concert, it's just full of high school students? But that's basically it. But they're good. They're good. But yeah, Ariana Grande. Oh, and The Weeknd. The Weeknd doesn't have a single good song that I like. I talked about that one, too. But I just don't like him because he's like a little sad boy. I don't really like... He says he's a star boy, but he's really a sad boy. I'm shocked that the only thing we agree on is Dave Matthews. You mean that all in all, you don't get the hype? There's a couple good songs, but really at the end of the day, you don't really get why they have like a full caravan. The Hill slaps, nothing. Have you seen The Weeknd's TV show? No. He was better before he got famous. Sam, I just can't do it, man. The Weeknd's just a sad boy singer. He's literally like... He's like Adele, but not. All right, that's it. That's when the stream. I'm just kidding. That's not. But that's where we're at. Can't believe the weekend has a TV show. You know what would be really funny though? If they had a show about the weekend throwing a party at his uncle's house, but his uncle is dead the entire time, and they call the movie The Weekend at Bernie's. That would be, I would watch that. I would watch a movie where they had The Weekend at his Uncle Bernie's house, and they didn't just call it Weekend at Bernie's, they had it The Weekend at Bernie's. Panic at the Disco had one good song. I want to know what you think the one good song is, because I can probably name like 15 off the top of my head that are absolute slap house jams. What bands do you think have mostly good music? Oh man, there's some bands that have never put out a bad song, in my mind. Like, well, that's not true. But like, Billy Joel, overwhelmingly really good. Elton John, overwhelmingly really good. Queen, overwhelmingly really good. What if Aaron Carter wasn't or was the one hosting the party, so it would be Aaron's party over the weekend at Bernie's? Dude, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. Every little thing that you do, so in love with you. All right, Sins Not Tragedies. Man, you're missing out on some real good Panic if you think that's the only hit they have. Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off. Top tier. Well, the rest of A Fever you can't sweat out. The whole Fever you can't sweat out. That entire album. The only difference between lying and, or what is it? Oh, I can't say that word. The only difference between something and Martyrdom is press coverage. That's really good. Off of their second album, Pretty Odd, 9 in the Afternoon, Slap House Jams. Northern Downpour, top tier. The next album had a ton of stuff too. Ballad of Mona Lisa's meh. But then even when Brendan Urie started to do his weird stuff where he was more like a cabaret freaking big band singer, like Death of a Bachelor, so good. I mean, come on. Dude's voice gets, yeah, I can see that because he puts a lot of vibrato in his voice, and that always drove me nuts. Like, I don't know why he has to like sing with all that vibration, but he does, and he just does it all the time. Now the Afternoon's way too catchy. Right, it shouldn't be as good as it is. I remember 9 in the Afternoon was on Band Hero for the DS, and I remember playing that song and tapping the little drums with my freaking stylus. Molly with Dave Bird, that's true. Lil Dicky, Lil Molly, come on. Brendan Urie's decent. Band Hero, I know. How about Band Hero on the DS? I still have it. I still have Band Hero for the DS. Just tapping things. Little taps. Little tap-tapperoo and little strummy strum. You can't see my hand motion, but it's this, and it's this, and it's this. Like a little strummy strum, little tap-tap. And then I had a microphone that you could sing into, and it didn't pick up anything. It was top tier. I just imagine like being in a car as a parent, and you got your kid a DS because you were hoping that it would keep them quiet, and then they were like, I want Band Hero, and then they just are singing into this screen the whole car ride. So then you have to decide, is this really worth it? Do I really want to be in this car, or should we pull off and I'll just let the kid walk home? And then your wife is like, no, they're 3, you can't do that. And you're like, well, why do they have a DS if they're 3? And you're like, I don't know, I thought it'd be a good idea. Like those sorts of things, you know? Has that ever happened to you? Back in the street where we began, feeling as good as love. I'm gonna go listen to music you hate. Hey, have so much fun. Have a good day, buddy. Thank you so much for stopping in. Has that ever happened to you? What would Jimmy Buffett do? He'd say, pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 12, but I don't care. 12:30. I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. Call me now, please. Has that ever happened to you? Sounds like it would happen to you when you were 3. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe go take a shower. Come on, be blue. Started listening to Christmas music today. Just felt right. I don't regret it. Probably gonna do it again. Hefty, that's okay. It's okay. I appreciate you spending some time here, having some fun, or just not, just being here. I don't know about the level of fun that was had, but you take care, and see you again tomorrow morning on my way to the beach. Yeah. I genuinely can't believe Jimmy Buffett died. He must have been sick. Sam, do you think he was sick? I think he had to have been sick. Like, had to have been. Skin cancer, was that actually what it was? Oh, dang. I didn't know that. Weird Al's career has outlasted most artisty parodies? No kidding. It's because funny's always going to be funny. Music's going to change, but funny will never stop being funny. Has he made any original songs? I feel like he has. I don't know for sure, but I feel like he actually has. But yeah, he's definitely not, he's not like unpleasant to listen to. Like, he's not a parody artist that also kind of has a joke for a voice. Like, he can definitely sing, but I think he's made like a couple originals on the accordion. I don't know that for sure, but that's what my gut tells me. Sam, I don't know if you're still here, but we started watching Tom Segura's new stand-up. Red, what's going on, buddy? And he actually mentions the whole Garth Brooks thing in his stand-up. Like a Netflix special, he talks about Garth Brooks murdering people and hiding the bodies. Like, it's real bad. I don't know how he has not been sued for, like, slander, but it's pretty funny. Tom Segura has a book? Or Garth Brooks? Was the name of... If Garth Brooks has a book, would he just call it, like, Garth's Books? That's what I'd call it. Or open up a bookstore. Garth Books. We're writing D&D lore. Look at you going. Wow, Bella, you went from I play D&D and I was not a fan of it to I'm writing D&D lore pretty damn quick. That was like a... That was a quick 180. Like, that was within 2 or 3 days. Sure did. It sure did. There's some really cool tools that I use as a DM for writing campaigns and creating like monster stat blocks and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun. Getting into the thick of it's a blast. I actually sometimes find it kind of crazy that I've never come across a shiny when I wasn't hunting. Like, in all of the games I've ever played, I think one time I came across a shiny Raticate in Pokemon Gold, but I didn't know that's what it was. I think one time I came across a shiny. But, I don't know, I just find it like, you would think that statistically it would happen, but realistically in a playthrough, how many Pokemon are you actually seeing? Like, it might not even be that much. Like, really, it might not be a lot at all. Probably less than 1,000, right? Like when you play through and you're not hunting, you're probably doing less than 1,000 encounters of wild, and way less than 1,000. I mean, even if you complete the dex, you're encountering 400, and assume that, like, you know, some are going to be evolved, so you won't even encounter all those. I think you're encountering way less than 100 in the average, or 1,000 in the average playthrough of Pokemon. So if your odds are at 4096 before Charm, then it's pretty feasible that you wouldn't find one, actually. You'd have to be quite lucky. I also love that Game Freak / the Pokemon Company / Nintendo code in things like the uncatchable Starly in BDSP. So, like, imagine how... I bet the shiny odds on that are lower. I don't know. Maybe they're not. But imagine how funny that would be, is, like, you're starting this playthrough, and the first shiny that you see is, like, very early game, but you can't catch it. Like, how funny is that? I love that. I think it's a good idea. And I stand by it. Oops. Come here. That thing was shiny for me in BDSP. That's what I'm saying. Like, how funny is that? That was really loud out of nowhere. Why? How funny is that? I gave up my shiny starter hunt. Oh, so it wasn't like shiny on the first playthrough. I still love the story of the girl that had a shiny Chimchar or shiny Turtwig. I don't remember which one it was, but I had no idea that it was even shiny. Like, didn't even know what that was. Just first check, shiny Pokemon. Let's see what's going on outside in the Pokemon Go's. In the world of Pogo. Turtwig's the best Sinnoh starter? Yeah, Chimchar's pretty decent, though. Sinnoh's got good starters all around. Nope, no shinies. Just a Rattata, a Zigzagoon, and a Swablu. Nothing too exciting. And Polion got done dirty. Yeah, it's not exactly the best. Chimchar's my boy, but Infernape's my man. Weak to both of the other starters. That's true. That's true. Didn't even think about that. That, like, never happens. Is that the first and only time that that's happened? Because Empoleon is what? Water and ice? So it's weak to grass, and it's weak to fire. Empoleon is the most unique type of any starter, but I agree. Water, steel. Oh, it's steel. That's right. Yeah, that stinks. Weak to ground and fighting. Rough pumpkins. Rough pumpkins. Why would they do that? That seems really dumb. But why not, I guess. Still bought the game. Still played it. I think those starters are all weak to both of the other choices. Is that how that works? Infernape is also weak to both, but Torterra is not. And Parleon. What are you talking about? Well, I don't know. Hell. What's up, Cam? Cam, I'm very excited for your stream tomorrow. Thank you for the 5 months of support on the channel. Hopefully Randall reads it. Or Randall, not Randall. What's his name? Brian? But I'm very excited. It's gonna be a really cool time. Are you going?
Hell.
Agreed. Are you going for the drowsy? I'm sorry. His name is Brian. I don't know why I thought Randall. Seems kind of like a British guy's name, though. You're going for the drowsy. Nice. That's so fun. You guys are going to have a great time. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to watch Chem Nation's first ever members only stream tomorrow, number one, be a member. So go over there. It's $1.99, one of the best investments you could ever make. And number two, it's tomorrow. So you might as well go member up now so that you can be there tomorrow. First members only stream. You know what that means. There's always something exciting that happens in the first members only stream. So go do it. Oh man, Cam, how's the weather in Manitoba? We had like a really cool spell here, but it's gonna be super hot tomorrow and Monday. It's gonna be like 35 to 37 degrees both days. It's gonna be super hot. $35 during the community day. Dang, how did community day go? How did community day go? Those words just kind of like flew out. I got 4, nothing good. I got 1 decent non-shiny. It was a 15, 13, 15, 15, 12, 15, something like that. That was my best one, but yeah. My buddy got 12. You got a lot. 7, 2-star was the best. Dang. I did not have good luck. I checked over 100. Caught probably 100. 4 of them being shiny. The rest of them being not. And then even the stuff I got from the research was pretty garbage. And usually the stuff you get from the research is decent, but yeah, not today. But how do you guys know so much about like what things learn, and how do you like have the type matchups memorized? You guys are pretty impressive. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants, and I said there's actually times, it's not even a joke, that I'll look at a Pokemon and I'll be like, oh, this is probably weak to this, and I'll just toss it out there because I genuinely just don't know any better. Like, actually, that's just how it goes. But ooh, another one. Nice. I love the bonus Tyrunts that we get. Who would guess that Flamigo was a fighting type? Yeah, that's weird. Charmander was easy to get. Oh, that's a good call. I don't know. The Master Ball research, the 60 raids is what's going to be difficult. Battle in 60 raids is going to be tough. What I'm hoping is there's 80 days to do it. If I go for a run, usually there's a gym somewhere on my run, and if there's not, I could run towards where there is a gym and do that run and do that gym and just do that for 60 of the 80 days, and then maybe join like a raid hour one of the times to try and get that taken care of. But Kem, I don't know how important experience is to you in that game, but if you don't tap on the stuff, you can pop a lucky egg, and it ends up getting you about 200,000 experience if you just leave it without actually tapping and collecting the things, because they're tap to claim. So you can just wait and then pop a lucky egg and then tap them all at the same time. Well, Nick did the shiny den. Shiny den? What are you talking about? Is there a shiny den? Was there a shiny den for Tyrunt that I missed? That would have been great. But yeah, I don't know how much you care about getting experience in Pokemon Go. I'm still trying to get to level 40 so I can get my shiny Mew, but that's neither here nor there. Shiny den. What shiny blue? What are you talking about? What shiny den? And then no and then no and then and then dude, where's my car? It's crazy that Ashton Kutcher went from doing that to being like a really smart philanthropic guy. And then no and then no and then ooh, somebody just posted it's over, y'all. Oh, there it is. Look at that Infernape. There it is. You love to see it. Rendleson crushing it. Oh, I kind of want to watch the Big E neck injury. I think I'm going to do it. I know that's like not something I should do while also streaming, but I think it's really important that I get to see this and discuss it. Oh my god, that's terrible. Oh, and he had that thing where like he went completely where he went like completely like rigid, and then like the full like limbs out. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh my god, that's terrible. Razzie, that's horrible. That's like a real big hit. I probably would never want to wrestle again. It's crazy that he wants to. I'd be done. I'm toast. What was I watching the other day? I was in an interview with Mankind and The Undertaker, and they were talking about the Hell in the Cell match where where Undertaker throws Mankind off of Hell in a Cell into the announcer's table. And I tell you what, man, Mankind is nuts. That dude, like, even out of character, he just had such passion for the sport. He had such passion for the entertainment of it. Guy is just a true entertainer. It was fun to listen to. And they seem to like each other. At least like each other, alright? Jaden, isn't that going to be awesome? It's going to be a good time. Cam, I don't know if you're still here, but is your daughter very excited for her first YouTube live stream? Not a foreign wrestling thing, barbed wire and whatnot. That's really good. It's cool. It's a cool idea. Are you doing your traditional October fundraising again? The breast cancer research stream that you did? Awesome. So I just had a really weird thing happen. I was looking at the current target in the bottom right of the overlay, and I was like, oh, it's blue, okay. And then I saw the brown, just normal Tyrunt, and I almost, like, yelled because I thought it was a shiny, because it was different than what I was actively looking at. Tell you what. Cam, does your daughter... Okay, this was a conversation I was having with Hefty, not about your daughter, but just in general, that if someone doesn't know what Pokemon look like, and they've never seen the shiny before, would they still find the shiny to be as exciting as we do, or would they find the original to be better? So does your daughter know basically every Pokemon that has ever... Like, does she know them all, or is she more like one generation? Because that could be kind of fun, is like to show her a Pokemon and then show the shiny and just be like, which one do you think is better? And not tell her which one's the shiny. She doesn't know them all. See, like, that's what I'm saying. Hefty and I both agreed that if we showed, like, our parents, if I was like, here's this Pokemon, which one do you like better? There are some that they would like the original even more than they like the shiny without knowing which one was or was not shiny. Like, Lucario, a good example. I think the blue is better than the yellow. Like, they'd like the blue more than they'd like the yellow. But I don't know for sure. But just a theory, just a thought, just an idea. Don't like shinies because of the colors. I like them because of the rarity. That's where I'm at too. But there are some where the colors are definitely nicer and exciting. Like, I look at Registeel. And, like, yeah, the steel is cool, but Registeel shiny is way better. Like, it's just a better looking thing. Same with Regirock. Like, Regirock is good, but Regirock shiny is a lot nicer. Cobalion, I go the other way. Yeah. Mewtwo shiny is better. The green is way better than the purple. Original's better coloring, for sure. For sure. Like, more than I thought there would be, too. But I guess when you have a really good design, you don't really need to change it, right? Yeah. Blue shinies overwhelmingly, I think people just love. Like Cloth. Cloth was pretty universally loved. Orthworm's pretty universally loved. Basically that specific shade of blue too. Like Psyduck is a lighter blue and still loved, but then you get to like Corsola. That's a blue that people really love. Hey, take care, Jaden. We'll see you later. Yo, what's up, Kelsey? How you doing? How's your Saturday, September the 2nd going? Just my boyfriend who knows nothing. He said blue Lucario looks cooler, so he would use that. He doesn't care about the shiny. See, that's what I'm saying. T2, you proved it. You proved it to me in this moment. And I think that could be a problem. I think that if they're going to make a shiny, the shiny should be arguably, like, aesthetically way better. T2, is your boyfriend as bad at Hacksball as you are? You know, I have never been able to play it since that one time that I played it. Every time I do, it cannot connect to the server. So I must have just been, like, too good, and they're like, listen, we can't have this kid on this thing, so they kicked me off. Which I don't blame it. I mean, when you got the skill level that I had for that, you don't want to embarrass everyone that comes on. I own the website. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It all adds up. Oh, God. Think Lucaria's original, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Time for 2 a.m. sausage. You know what? That was a text I used to send out when I was in college. Never got many replies, unfortunately. No one wanted to go get breakfast at 2 a.m. I love me some Denny's. Is Big Dog Naruto now Big Frog Naruto? Saw that name. Steak and Shake? Sam, there was nothing better. There was nothing better than coming down, going out, and coming back to your apartment, and then jumping on Tinder and trying to find a ride to Steak and Shake. That's like my tradition. That was it. That was everything. That was the best. Hey, what do you use that dating app for? Mostly to find rides to Steak and Shake at 2 in the morning when I really want burgers. I can't even imagine. I would say like 50% of my Tinder was dedicated to, hey, can you give me a ride to Steak and Shake? How many of the shiny have you from 10K9? 12. I have 12. 11 caught. I actually have the stats pulled up. I have 11 caught. I have 12 encountered. So 647 average checks per shiny, roughly. I haven't updated the numbers in the last 106, but 647 on average per shiny. Total checks are going to be up a little bit. Average total checks per shiny is 902. And yeah, 9 of them have gone over odds or under odds when it comes to the actual, like, where they would be in sequence with the total 13,650, but 3 of them have gone over. Yeah, it's pretty good. Only got 7 shiny Charmander, but also caught my first Shadow Raid Zapdos. Nice, Pika fan. How was the Shadow Raid? Did you have a good group of people to do it with? Yeah, dang, Regice, but it's still pretty impressive. Like, the numbers are awesome. Bella said she was expecting 13, and I think it's actually legitimately possible that 13 could happen, but it's been cool to kind of track it and see how it all goes. I'm excited to get into Ultra Moon, too. I have to do the playthrough of it still. Like, I haven't even... I booted it up, and I have, like, the file made, but it's just a commitment, and I don't know. If I chip away at it, like, an hour a day, I'll finish it in a couple weeks, but... yeah, I'm excited to get into the wormholes in Ultra Moon as well and start to get like the Dialgas and the Palkias so that I can have those in my party and go after the Giratinas and do all that stuff. Got a room full of 20 people. Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's so good. It's kind of crazy that they make you have it in there in your party to do it, but I mean, from the wormholes, I've gotten most of my shinies, actually. Most of my Project 13,650. I've gotten, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 12. 8 of the 12 if you count Regice, so that's kind of neat. I can't believe some of the things that happened during your wormhole hunts, though, Kem. Like, not just the streak. The streak itself is impressive. I think you had some benefit with the streak of, like, the way that the shinies were found. Like, being able to get a decent amount of encounters on one and then getting the next one after, like, a little later on. I think that was really helpful. But the 2 shinies on the screen at the same time within 10 checks of each other, that's pretty slick. And then there was another really cool thing that happened too, just like the call outs. There were a couple call outs. I know Hoa was a call out. Like, I don't remember. Someone asked a question in chat, and then boom, there it was. Like, I love that stuff. Yeah, because you had a couple different 2 shiny days, right? You had a couple where you had 2 at once, or 2 in the stream. I remember I was on my fishing trip when you got Terrakion. I remember I was literally getting out of the boat and I checked the stream and you had just gotten that one. I don't think that was a 2. I think one of those was a 2 shiny day. Somewhere in there. It was in June. Shiny luck was insane, I know. And it was so fun. It was like that final day. I forget. I think it was day 13 or day 15, whatever the day was, where we were like at the end of the stream and the streak was either going to end or there was going to be a buzzer beater. I just remember like that was actually edge of my seat fun. Like I was having such a good time just sitting there, just each check, each reset, just waiting for it to be different. That was so good. It's kind of crazy how something as silly as just like starting a game up and then hoping that something is a different color is just such a, like, I don't know, captivating experience. But it was good. I liked it. I liked it. Maddie, are you still here? I don't actually know if you're still here. Did you hatch all your eggs? What is the trick to this hunt? Patience, then resetting. So basically what you do is you find a static spawn. So this is a strong spawn. So these Tyrunts are always here, no matter what. But if you KO them or you run away, they're not there until the next day. So what you do is you go and you knock them out or you run away, which is what I did. And then you go to a raid den like you see there and you toss in a wishing piece. Then once you have the raid den ready, you go to invite others and then you wait for it to say like the countdown, at which point you hit the home button, you go to your settings, and then you increase the day forward one. They call that day skip. Once you've day skipped, you exit out of the raid den and then you come to the exact position, the exact spot where the Tyrunt was. So like as an example, I have this screenshot here. So this is exactly where the Tyrunt is located and you save your game. When you reset your game, it's going to pop up a Tyrunt. So as an example, I've gotten a male, like the last one that we ran into was male. So if you see this one here, it might be male, but if it's female, it's a good example. If it's not, it's still a good example. But this is like a unique, so this is a female. So this is a different Pokemon. So it's a unique spawn every time. And so Tyrunt, there's not a whole lot of them when they spawn. So this method allows me to consistently get 2 different Pokemon every single time. And then when you soft reset, you're standing right on the spot where that Pokemon is at. So it instantly goes off. Lumion, thank you so much for the shiny luck. 10%. It's more than what I had before, which was 0%. So yeah, so Kelsey, this is just like a really easy way to passively do shiny hunts for specific strong spawns. And there's so many strong spawns in this game. And it's a little slower, but when there's low encounter rates, it actually is not that crazy. So like in this case, I get, see, there's a 8, Hack Attack 88 given 88. I mean, you can't write this. Steven Spielberg could not come in and write a film this beautiful. So yeah, this is just an easy way to do it. Just kind of go in and check. And since they're different spawns every time, that means that their IVs are different, gender is different, level's usually about the same, but then their shiny can be, it's their shiny, whatever you call it. Whether or not they can be shiny is different every time. So yeah, it's a good way. A YouTuber Puffin. Let's see. Oh, Maddie, let's see. 19 boxes to hatch, make that 17. I'm at 1535. Oh my God. You'll get it. I have a feeling you'll get it in one of those boxes for sure. So Puffin, famous YouTuber / Pokemon shiny hunter, he did a video that basically it shows you how you can get every single one of the evolutions doing this method, and you just change the day to one of the days that that particular evolution is there, and then it allows you to easily hunt all of them. Spielberg doesn't compare to Nightbot. Nightbot's a beautiful thing. Like, let's see, can I do this? Does that allow me to do it since I'm not a member? I actually don't think it'll even let me do Shiny Luck Prime where I'm not a member. What a shame. Oh, there it is. I signed up for Shiny Luck Prime, gave 84% of my Shiny Luck and 5870 Shiny Nickels. How about that? That's pretty good. It's pretty good. 12% and 645. Wow, that's pretty low. That's very low on both fronts. Like very low on both sides of the coin. Let's see. The first one is 1 in 100. And the bottom one is 1 in 10,000. So you have a 1 in a million chance of getting 69% and 6969 nickels. 1 in a million. That's it. Easy. Thank you everybody for the 29, almost 30 likes. Really appreciate that. If you haven't liked the stream yet and you feel like it, that would be really cool. 71, 75, 25, 24. That's pretty cool. That's good stuff. 7%. But a decent amount of shiny nickels. It's pretty good. $93, 5083. Look at that. You guys are fancy. Bunch of gamblers, bunch of degenerates. Oh, there we go. That's 30 likes. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. That's a bingo right there. Y'all, I'm trying to get one of these capture cards for the 3DS. He's a pretty cool guy. I wish I knew how to solder, because that would save me a lot of money. But I also don't want to risk throwing an entire system in the garbage because I messed it up when soldering. So, yeah. But I want to get it so that I can do some double hunting. Hey, good night, Razzie. Thank you so much for spending some time here, man. I know that you got a busy weekend, so hopefully we'll see you around, but take care. Hello there. How's your evening tonight?
Where are you?
Cosmetic Fairy, my evening has been beautiful. I had delicious pizza, and now I'm having a shiny hunt while talking to some of my favorite people on the internet, which is a beautiful thing to do. How's your night going? How's life? How's your ASMR? Are you putting people in a very relaxed, calm setting? How many checks has it been since I last got a shiny? That's a good question. Over 1,500. It has been, since the last shiny, it has been 1,655, technically. Plus some change. Probably like 1660. Should we trust Raz that he's going to bed or just quietly heading to play Starfield? I don't know. He doesn't sound too amplified by the Starfield, so he might actually just be going to take a sleep. Ready for the 13th? Me too. Ready for some new content is always a good thing. Some new Pokemon in all of our lives will be wonderful. It'll be truly, truly wonderful. Home update. Just be able to move things in. I'm not sold on Starfield yet. It's gonna take me... Well, I have it downloaded, so I guess I'll know. I'll know in not that much time if I like it. I mean, it's as soon as it's live to the public, the general public at your service, then I'll know a little bit more. But anything like Fallout, I'll like it. I'm assuming that it'll be similar, at least somewhat of a vibe, but I don't know. It's nearly 11:30 a.m. I head out to work at 5:30 p.m. and I'll finish till 1 a.m. tomorrow. Oh my god. You're relaxing? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's a good thing to do on a Saturday night, is just hang tight and relax. Not a fan of Fallout. I just don't really have a whole lot of time for just single-player, story-driven games anymore. I wish I did. There's nothing like a really good one. Like Red Dead Redemption, just so good, but most of my time is just spent either doing this, shiny hunting, hanging out, that sort of thing. Hey, Bella, take care. I'm surprised that you're still awake, but listen, when D&D calls, the D&D doesn't let you go to sleep. But take care, get some sleep, we'll talk to you soon. Happens when you work as a grocery night filler. That's true. It's true. You do get that those long shift hours, but you also get to work kind of in some silence and some quiet and by yourself instead of full of lots of other people. Is it a 24-hour grocery store? Is that why you're there, or are you doing like night stock? Are you doing like the actual stocking when people leave the store? Because I used to go into a grocery store at like 2 in the morning. That was 24 hours, and we used to really drive the night stock guys crazy because they were just trying to do their stuff, and we were doing stupid things like buying Kool-Aid jammers. Nothing hurts more than when a sports ball player for your team gets injured again before coming back from an old injury. What you've said sports ball multiple times, but you haven't really confirmed what sport we're talking about here. Who got injured? What are you talking? What game are we talking about? What game are we speaking about here? Wow, we're actually almost at 300 checks. I think we're at 577. So we're almost at 300 checks. That's crazy. Night stock. So work is in the mall, but we have to follow by their standards, but we close at 10. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, you did say soccer earlier. You're right. I'm an idiot. What team? I love when Barry Bonds wins at the sports he plays. Nailed it. Nailed it. Newcastle United. Nice. I let that go way too long. Our young player is about to come back from a hamstring injury, but somehow damaged his Achilles during recovery yesterday, sidelined for another 6 weeks. Hey, 6 weeks for an Achilles injury must be a pretty light injury, though, because Achilles can knock you out for a lot longer. Hey, take care, Sam. Talk to you soon, buddy. They should have never gone to all those Margaritavilles. They should have never done it. Should have never done it. I don't know what it is about this stupid activity, but every single time, doesn't matter how many encounters I've done, every time when I see that screen go, I think it's gonna be shiny. It's like my little heart can't understand that it's gonna be shiny so many less times than it is going to actually. It's gonna be shiny so many less times than it's not gonna be shiny. But I still every time, it's like this hope. It's this hope. It's the hope that kills you. It's a light injury, but we're about to play Champions League games for the first time in 2 decades. He's an important player for us. Silent. Well, that's not ideal. So what you're saying is I should bet against Newcastle right now. Put my bets against Newcastle. I feel worker, I'm currently hating something at this moment, and that is having my hours be cut and everyone else on the team is getting their hours cut constantly. Is it just to save money, or is it we lost 20 hours? Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. And why? Like, what's the reason for that? That's insane. You're gonna have to look for a job at another place that won't cut your hours if that, I don't know if that exists. I mean, everything's kind of crazy right now, but big yawn. Real big one. $20 hours in the past, what'd you say, past week? That's just crazy. Not to save money, they hired 5 newbies to work 3 hours just in the afternoon and label it casual employment. They face up the aisles so that it's easier for us to put stock away and face up. So they literally have people that are coming in as casuals to face. And then it's easier for you to put stock away. And that's why your hours are getting cut. Why? Because now you can't do that? That seems kind of insane. When the hardest group in the Champions League this year. Outcome is good, but my paycheck and the hours are getting lower and lower. Yeah, because of course it is. Because for you, I guess the benefit is that when you're actually doing your job, that makes it easier. But in order to make your job easier, they had to hire other people. And in order to hire other people, you have to cut hours from somewhere. Like, no one's going to spend more money on making your life easier. That's not what a corporation would do. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm telling you, every single time. I just, in my heart, I feel it. But it never happens. One of these times it will, though, and it'll be really exciting. John said they work in peak hours. Peak hours equals more customers in the aisles. The traffic between them and the customers is undetermined. Well, right, so that would really upset. See, that seems silly. It seems like that you would want to hire those casual people to either A, be there during kind of night fill, or B, have night fill just do it themselves. Like, that's something that you guys would clearly be capable of doing. Like, would you be able to face the aisles while stocking and also be able to get your job done? Also, that's another thing that's always blown me away. How do they even know how to do inventory for a place like a grocery store? Like, how do you even know? Like, ordering must be insane. I don't understand that. Same with a restaurant. That's always blown my mind. Like, how does a restaurant know how much food to order? Stock and face, as that's a procedure by our store managers. Yeah, so like, I don't understand why they need to hire casual workers who are in the heat of peak customer time to do something that you guys can clearly do and not, like, falter at your job. You ever played Overwatch? Yes. Yeah, I have. I'm not very good at it. So it's basically unnecessary to hire them while we also do the same? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that seems like an unnecessary thing to do, especially if it results in you getting cut hours. Like, that's really, really, that's garbage. That's really garbage. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's always reasons for it. And you could realistically ask your manager. Like, I'm sure your manager would be able to tell you, like, yeah, here's the reasons why we did it. Here's, like, what was missing or something like that. But, I mean, how far do you want to take it? All right, within the next 4 encounters, we are going to be at 11,000 total encounters, which means that we have 2,650 left to go. Hey, what's up, Rosie? Welcome in. 2,650 left before we have completed Project 13,650, which is a beautiful thing, because then I can go back to doing some 13,650 hunts or 13,65 hunts on my own without needing to prove to y'all, because I want to prove to y'all for the integrity of the game. Very important to me. Integrity of the game. I already can't spell a pred. A wild Rosie has a pred. I want this so bad. Like, I can't even begin to tell you guys how bad I want this one. And I know that, like, going under odds is just so unlikely, but I just want it so bad. I just want to have an under odds hunt again. I've been on a hot streak of under odds. There it is. There's 11,000. 11,000. 30% chance of going under odds. It's true. That's true. That's why there's since after realizing the age group that were hired, teenagers, I'm talking 15, 17, they need a job. Well, yeah. 3-day weekend from school. I was dying of crazy blood sugar sometimes. Crazy at school, and it's annoying, so I'm glad I get a 3-day weekend. It's nice. It's nice that you have that. Do you have like, do you have to have like insulin and stuff I'm assuming on hand at school? Okay, insulin for high blood pressure and normally juice for low sugar. Gotcha. Gotcha. I think the guy who discovered insulin is Canadian, or was Canadian. I'm pretty sure of it. Sir Frederick Banting. Sir Frederick Banting. Cam, are you gonna give a speech at my wedding or no? Now you have a 29.86% chance of going on. See how good it goes? See how good things look? Got a less than 30% chance. We're crushing it. I'm ready for you to give a speech, so whenever you're ready. Jim. Grossest thing I counted the other day was a roast cooked chicken from the deli in the chocolate aisle sitting there for hours. I actually would be so mad. I would go to the cameras and I would ban that person from my store. Excuse me, out of gym class if I'm low. Well, it's like you could always find a good excuse. I always tried to find an excuse to get out of swimming in gym class because I never liked swimming. We always used to play water polo. And there were some kids who had grew up swimming. I didn't grow up swimming, so playing water polo against a bunch of kids who grew up swimming, it's really difficult. And then half the time you're in the deep end, and the other half you're in the shallow end. And when you're in the shallow end, you could just do nothing. But when you're in the deep end, you had to like tread water or hang on a wall. But then depending on your gym teacher, they might tell you like, hey, you can't hang on the wall. So you have to like tread nonstop, and it was exhausting. And my legs would get tired, and my arms would get tired. And then sometimes people would dunk you, and it felt like you were drowning. But I didn't like that, so I had to tell people, please don't do that. I still don't like that. If people try and drown me, I get mad. Because, you know, no one wants to really like drown. Like, that's pretty bad. You should try and avoid drowning. Imagine doing swimming classes, dude. I had to do it every single year that I was in high school. And it was a lot. No, not my freshman year. They don't make you do it your freshman year. Have I ever played sharks and minnows? No. Explain the rules of sharks and minnows, but please do it in pig Latin. When Mr. and Mrs. first got together, I figured there was a 13.4% chance they'd stay together. When Nick had an amazing streak of shiny Pokemon, I knew he was one to defy the odds. See, this is why. This is why. And everyone in the audience or in the crowd, I don't know what you would call them, the guests, they'd be like, what does that mean? No pool at my high school. I wish there wasn't one. It was a small pool, too. Like a small indoor pool, and we swam in the winter, so you had to go across with like freezing cold weather, like very cold weather, and like your hair would be wet, but it'd be freezing. It'd be terrible. Terrible situation for all parties involved. Yeah. I have all the sports kids in my class who are playing dodgeball, and I have an instant pump, and some sports kid almost chucked a ball at my pump. Well, that's not good. Pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it up. Oh God, I would have been well liked by other students in a swimsuit. Well, high school is just a mean time. I never liked it. I mean, I liked high school. I just didn't like swimming. They really shouldn't make people do that. You should be able to just be like, I'm uncomfortable with this. And then they'd be like, well, okay. And that's it. What I really wish high school and just like PE in general, I wish that it wouldn't be things like, hey, we're going to play dodgeball today. I wish it would be things like, hey, we're going to teach you how to lift properly so that if you ever decide to exercise later in life, you don't have to learn this. You can just do it now as a part of school where you're supposed to learn things. Or like, hey, we're going to teach you how to run in proper form so that you don't injure yourself. Or, hey, we're going to teach you how to do X, Y, and Z without destroying your life. Because that would be way easier than like, hey, we're gonna play dodgeball. You guys are all gonna learn how to play dodgeball. Like, no, teach me how to do things the right way. If that happened, I get dismissed, but I've gotten hit where my pump is and it hurts, but if it fails or falls off or fails, I get sent home. I have a fear of a dodgeball against that. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna have a target. He's gonna know exactly where he's throwing that ball. But I don't even think they play dodgeballs with rubber balls anymore. I think they play with like the foam ones, so I'm sure your pump can take that. All right, we've done 300 and this will be 320 checks today. Love dodgeball. Size my size at the time, no one could hit me and people got so mad. There you go. You're like well, what do they call it? Like oh, that one episode of Family Guy where Peter Griffin can defy the laws of gravity when he's playing laser tag. That's like you. You're like the exact same thing, just the dodgeball version. Sports kid checking the ball hurts. That's true, because usually what they do is like, that's what I would do when I was playing dodgeball. I'd take the ball and I'd compact it, and then I'd hold it and I'd whip that, and since it's all like pushed up, it really hurt. I used to love that. I wasn't like a sports kid by any means. I was a bowler, but I also like am semi-athletic, so like I have coordination and can do athletic stuff. So I used to beam kids with those things. It was fun. It was so fun. This kid like curveballs. That's it. What I'm saying. Just get like that nice, like, what was that movie with Angelina Jolie where she could curve the bullet? Do you remember what that was? What was the name of that movie? Angelina Jolie could curve bullets. Oh, what was the name of that? What was the Angelina Jolie movie where she could curve the bullets? Wanted. That was it. Wanted. That's right. Yes. 900th check is a no-go. 11,024 have been checked. Pretty good. Pretty good. I can't wait to get 5,000 subscribers so I can get a Chem Nation tattoo. My first tattoo ever. And it's going to be of the Chem Nation Psyduck. It's going to be a great time. And then when I'm like, I don't know, 70 years old, and my grandkids are like, hey, what's that? I'll be like, oh, let me tell you the tale of Chem Nation. And I'll just tell about all the bad. I have gym either first period or second to last period, so 50% of the time I'm sitting out of gym class due to what me and my mom call afternoon lows. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, could be worse. I mean, there's other worse classes that you could be out of. Rosie, I still cannot believe that you have not been able to snag up a membership on this channel. I just don't get it. You got the 2 a.m. sausage, huh? That's good. Basically, an afternoon low is for after lunch I go. And go low most of the time in the afternoon. Are you talking about like mentally or like your like levels? Like your insulin and sugar levels? I'm guessing it's levels. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you meant like lows as in like, you know, low. But it's probably the school lunches. That dang Sasquatch. He ate 30 packed lunches. I'll tell you who it was. That damn Sasquatch. Maddie, I gotta go look at your art. Oh, nice. That's really good. That's really, really good. Yeah, it's super awesome. Sounds like you believe in Bigfoot. You still haven't told me about sharks and minnows in Pig Latin. I don't know what your deal is. It's like you come in, you drop these bombs, and then you just leave, and then I don't even know. Believe in Bigfoot. I believe in Blurryfoot. My name's Blurryfoot. And I care what you think. My name's Blurryfoot, and I care what you think. We're twins. Why are we twins? Why are we twins? Sometimes I underdose insulin, sometimes I overdose, but most of the time I dose fine because school is starting and stuff. I get high blood. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Wait, why are we twins? I want to know more about this. I want to know more about our twin-like behaviors. One time ready for either 10:30 to 11 or 11 to 11:30 or 12:30 to 11:30 to 12. How does your How does your lunch range that much? Is it like different days? Random question. Kelsey, those are my favorite types of questions, and you can keep them coming. Am I a morning or a night person? Because I'm me, I can never just give you a straight answer. When I was younger, so when I was like in college, high school, after college, night owl, 100%. Like I would stay up till 3, 4 in the morning every single night in college. After college, even though I worked at like 7 or 8 o'clock starting, I wouldn't go to bed till like 2 or 3 every night. Now, I still like the night. I still like being up late, but my body doesn't function as well getting up early after staying up late. So, I'm not a morning person. I don't like the mornings. I would rather not have to get up and thing like that sort of thing. I'd rather like go to sleep when I'm tired, wake up when I'm rested. So I'm still a night person, but I can tolerate mornings a lot better if I go to sleep at the right hour now. So that's where it's a little bit different. Like I stream every morning, just as an example. Like I'm up at 6:30 every morning to get ready for stream at 7, and it doesn't even phase me anymore. Eating lunch at 6:15 a.m. and then sometimes forced to eat lunch at 10:30. Gotcha. That stinks, though. Different grades eat at different times. Understood. Kelsey, are you a morning or a night person? I feel like you're a night owl. I feel like you're not a morning person at all. Oh, I got you, Rosie. I understood. Yeah, I figured. I get that vibe from you. I don't know, the nights are just so much more productive. Like, if my job was not customer-facing, I would 100% want to work exclusively in the evenings. Like, I would want to have my entire day, and then I would want to work from, like, 6 to, like, 1 a.m. Why do you assume I speak Pig Latin? Because everyone speaks Pig Latin. Why are your messages so delayed? It's actually, like, hurting me to my core. Insomnia. I don't see, not even insomnia. I just find the night is more peaceful for me. Like, I just find the night to be more captivating. Whoa, what's the guy? Hey, is that guy? Is that Mr. Keith?
Oh no! No! I'm ruined!
Just call me slow a little, I think. Keith, I got a story to tell you, buddy. Oh, you have it. Gotcha. I wonder what I have first on Tuesday. It better not be gym class. I can't believe your schedule changes that much. Like, when I was in high school, I got my schedule at the start of the semester, and it didn't change until the end of the semester. I never had, like, changed days, ever. Keith, buddy, I need you to be present in chat so I can tell you this story so that you can react with me the same way that I want to react. Because it was hilarious, and I was so proud of it. Okay, hit me so hard in the face with this story. You ready for this? Are you ready for this? On the subreddit for the town that I live in, or the city that I live in, somebody posted this. Okay, somebody posted this. The title of their post was Adult Scene. My husband and I recently moved to a nearby city. We were wondering if there is any adult scene clubs, which I'm not going to go further than that. You'll know what I'm talking about. There is not a lot of info online, but we were hoping that somebody could find something here. Okay, that's where it started. Lots of comments of people saying, oh, like, you're probably not going to find a lot of information. That's not really something that's advertised online, blah, 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 blah. But here's the comment that I make. You ready? I spent a lot of time at Aqua because I built the deck there, but you'll have better luck finding what you're looking for at Haunted House. Keith, you are the guy. You are the guy. Okay, so then I get a message request from this person this morning. And they said, hey, can you help me with how I can find Haunted House? And I lost it, dude. I was laughing so hard. I built the deck at Aqua. But you're going to find what you're looking for at Haunted House. Hey, can you help me find the Haunted House? Oh, man. I mean, just so good, dude. Just so good. Oh, man. Well, I got to read the exact message that I got. The exact message was, Where is the haunted house? Where is the haunted house? Ah. So obviously you recommended Aqua. You get in there? Yeah. How the heck you get in there? I built the deck. Oh man, I want to go to Aqua so bad. Keith, isn't that just like... I'm looking for any excuse when people ask about like nightclubs or anything. I'm looking for any excuse to talk to them about Aqua versus Haunted House. This schedule's very weird. It goes by day by days. I mean, like Wednesday was day 1, Thursday was day 2, Friday was day 3. So Tuesday would be day 4, but only goes up to 6. So Thursday being day 6, Friday's back to day 1. That's insane. How are you meant to keep track of all that? I could barely keep track of my schedule when it didn't change. That's insane. I mean, a lot of kids, though, they had planners where they were like, this class and this is the homework that I have. I never did that. I just kind of was like, yeah, I'll figure it out. And I figured it out. Look at me. I'm a full-fledged adult. Joseph, believe it or not, there is an in-between. There is an in-between there, buddy. Day 1, I have gym first, so every day 1 I'd have gym. So this Friday I have gym because it's day 1. Does that make any sense? Well, it may, like, that question doesn't make any sense. That's a difficult question to answer because do I comprehend the information that you're telling me? Yes. Does it make sense? No. Like, example, someone says, I love being kicked in the teeth. Does that make sense? And I'd say, like, yeah, I understand that you enjoy taking a foot to your teeth, but it doesn't make sense that you would want that. That's kind of like what that is to me. Like, yes, I comprehend what you're telling me, but it doesn't make any sense why that's how it is. Saw a dirty folding table. Oh man, that's so terrible. Eddie Munster just totally disrespecting her livelihood, really. I'll take a foot, a blurry foot. My name is Blurry Foot, and I care what you think. Day 1 is Friday. Wait, hang on. So you're trying to tell me that if I asked you, hey, Rosie, when is the next day 1, you would respond by saying... It's Friday, Friday. Like, is that fair to say? Damn it. Okay, good. Thank you for confirming. I appreciate you helping me out and understanding that. God, I kind of wanted to check that in DD. So this upcoming... Wait, okay, so if I were to ask you, hey, when's the next time that you have gym for... Oh, man. I'm just kidding. I won't do it this time. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Oh God, I gotta sneeze. That wasn't quite full. It's Friday. Gotta get down. This is how I feed my family. That's the wrong day. 939. 863. 70. Wow, that's crazy. We get a ton of these. Gunstore Sketch and Jeff Sketch are probably my favorite bits he's done. Dude, freaking Jeff. Funny as hell. I mean, it's just so good. I love Jeff. But for me, it's old Johnny Two Eyes or whatever they call him. Lady Luck. They call him Lady Luck. Put it all on black. It's red. Oh no! I'm a dead man. Do I stream tomorrow? No, probably not tomorrow. Probably go live on Monday. Probably go live again on Monday. I'm as lucky as Lucky 7. If I'm dying tonight, I'm eating filet mignon. It's overcooked. Sheesh, 35 likes. Gotta go in 2 minutes. Monday, I can't be up. Stream if it's early. I'm not getting up early on my extra day off. Oh, come on. You gotta commit to the bit. You gotta commit to it. I'm getting up early. You should too. It's good for the soul. Good for the soul to not throw your routine off. That's the one thing. When I was in high school, I wish I would have gone to bed earlier. The Pointer Brothers are so unhinged, dude. That's another one. It took me a long time to find that funny, because when I first watched it, I'm like, oh my god, are they like, is this actually what they're doing? And then the longer they went, I kept being like, how long does this go on for? And then eventually, I just was like, I went in like waves of like, okay, this is hilarious that they're not letting it die. Oh my god, stop. This is hilarious. But oh man. When that woman just rolls off the stage. Visual tattoos in character creation for Baldur's Gate 3 are just forehead, left cheek, right cheek, chin, and Larian Studios. What? Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But yeah, when she just and then just rolls off. Oh my god. Oh, Keith, I saw a video the other day, and I think you would find it hilarious. I gotta send it to you. It reminded me of something that like Connor O'Malley would do. Like, it's not Connor O'Malley, but it reminds me of something he would do. I gotta go find the link to it, and I'll send it to you on Discord. But it's just one of those things that, like, you know it's fake, but it's just so good. It's so good. All right, let's go Discord. Mr. Stroganoff himself. Just kidding, that's carpeted. There you go. Just watch that when you get a chance, man. It's so stupid, but again, it just reminds me of something that like Connor O'Malley would do. Maddie, do you play Dungeons and Dragons? Used to? Gotcha. Drunken Fist Fey Monk. Nice. Nice. So short D&D. Nice. Are you character or you DM? I saw, yeah, Keith, isn't it? Attention, people of the airplane. I don't know what this does. I don't know what I'm doing. Very new. That's good. That's good. I recommend going in with a very open mind. Like, I think that if you watch videos online, or even if you watch like Critical Role, you're gonna have expectations that aren't real. So I think it's good to go into it just very Very open. Once I kind of aligned my expectations with the reality of the game, it made it a lot more enjoyable. Like, a lot more enjoyable. Let's see. I gotta see. Let me just check who it is. I'll watch it after stream, but I want to see who the guy is. I know the name. I've never watched the video, but I've seen that guy pop up. Okay, now I'm excited. Homebrew Spring at Naiad. I don't know what that is. Like, I watched the Wizards of the Coast. They put out a video of people playing the same campaign that I was DMing. And so, like, watching them do their thing, it made me want to, like, I kind of, like, adjusted the way that I wanted to do it to kind of fit the bill of what they were doing. And so I don't really want that to be the case. So, yeah. Yeah. With water hair, that's kind of cool. Right, thanks for the lurks, buddy. Probably take this up to 1,000 checks, and then we'll call it a night. So 41 more chances to have a shiny. I wonder if, like, Nintendo and Game Freak understand how many times their games are just going to be reset. Water spirits. In the homebrew I use, everybody with water bursts Naiad when it forms. The water source dries up, the Naiad dies, dirty water, Naiad gets sick. Oh, that's cool. So it's literally tied to the water. It's pretty neat. How many checks have you done tonight? I started at 577, so we're almost at 400. We're almost at 400. Oops. Didn't mean to do that check. So I'm just going to do the next two, and then we won't do checks on our next reset. Yeah, 577 is where we started. And rest in water every night. Dang, that makes it a lot harder. It's kind of cool, though. Usually there's water sources, but in the campaign that I'm currently writing, it takes place in the desert. Go to 11111, which would be what? 20. We're definitely going to hit that. We're definitely going to hit it, but we're going to be doing more. Got 35 more to go, so that would take us a little bit further than that, but we'll hit it. Should you could create water? Okay, well that makes it a lot easier. Wow, look at all those shiny nickels. All right, next two checks, 969. Nice. Nice. Keith, what are you hunting right now? What are you on? And also, how's your cat? How's the kitten doing? Alright, here's 968. Not shiny. Let's check if 969 is shiny. Nope. Not nice. Potato. 35 hours even only phased on Skitty? Dang. Is that horde hunting? Is that like ORAS horde hunting, or is it X and Y? Hey, what's up, Blaze? How we doing, man? Good to see ya. Thanks for coming in. Horde hunting on ORAS. Nice. I love it when I stream for like long periods of time, like a couple hours, and I don't have a single dropped frame. No lag. Just a perfect stream. There's nothing better, even if we don't get the shiny. Dreading waking up at 6:30 tomorrow. Brutal. What for? Looks great. The other cat, she thought she was a Blues Brothers or something when she got home, kept going crazy. Oh man, were they wearing like a hat or like glasses? Like just thought it was a different person? Yeah, the fedora and the glass made me think she was a whole other guy. Ah, she probably smells my dog. Oh, we know what the problem is. Help with church and stuff? Oh, that's right. At 6:30 though. Wow. That's so early. I mean, I wake up every day at 6:30, but on the weekends I try not to. I made really good pizza dough today. I was super proud of it. Okay, that's 400 encounters right there. 400 checks tonight. That's a lot. That's that means we'll hit odds next time for sure. Next time we hunt this, we'll hit odds. I'm worried I'm stuck in an RNG loop in this game. Dude, that's how I'm feeling doing these resets. Even though I know that everything that I'm hunting is different, it still feels like I'm doing something wrong. It's officially hit that point. But I've never done a shiny hunt like this before, so I assume that that's normal for it to feel that way. When you're like these, it was the same with Tyrunt. Like Tyrunt, I'm like, oh man, am I doing something wrong? And then all of a sudden, there it is, bam. Shiny and beautiful. Ooh, we get a third check too. The best. The best is when we get that third check. Yeah, Maddie, I gotta blame you for this. This is your fault. Is that a fourth opportunity for a check there? I think behind it there might be number 4. Check the next 10 things to see if it's goofy. It's probably a good idea. But it's probably not. Is that a fourth? No, that's a Squovit. Yeah, Maddie, at the end of the day, you owe me one, because this is brutal. Just kidding. It's actually been a lot of fun. It's a really easy hunt. And getting 400 in 3 hours, 130 an hour is not bad. Actually, we're not even at 3 hours yet. So, I don't know how many we'll get in 3 hours, but decent amount. So this is 982, or 981 and 982 coming up now. Oh my god, we get a bonus one. Look at that. I love it. I love it. Same thing after these eggs. I think you're going to get it in the eggs, though. I don't think that you'll need to do the same thing, because I think you're actually going to get it in the eggs. I really don't want to go after this third one, because I like being on even numbers, but I'm just hooked on hunting. That's the closest I've ever gotten, like, a third check back to back to back. Doesn't usually happen. Hooked on Monkey Phonics. What is that from? What is Hooked on Monkey Phonics from? Is that Family Guy? South Park, that's right. That's right. Oh, man. I forgot about that. Monkey Phonics. All right, here comes the 11111. The 11,111th check is coming up on the second Tyrunt.
Before I forget, Nick stinks.
Stinky!
Thank you so much for the nice note, Blaze. Really love the kindness that you're bringing to me today. All right, here it comes, number 11111. Coming up on this next encounter. Nothing. Sorry, I love you, I suppose. Well, whatever. I mean, geez. Gonna make a girl blush. I have to decide if we want to end on 999 or on 1001. It's a tough choice. Because 999 is a little bit nicer, but 1001 also looks pretty good. 1001. Hey, what's up, Sarah? Sarah, you never shot my name to the wall. Do I have a command for you? I'm pretty sure I do. Do I have a command for you? I'm almost positive I do. No, I suppose I don't. Let's go get it. Let's go get it. Oh, but how do I find you? Oh, I know how I find you. So easy. Look at that. Look at that. So easy. Hey, you guys. Everybody here. Oh, wait. I do have one. Oh my god, it's right there. It's right there. I do have a command. Look at how good I am. Hey, please go sub to Sarah. Go check Sarah out. Go be her friend. All right. Oh, My back hurts from carrying the team. Just kidding. All I've done is do nothing. Sarah, you and I got to play... you got to get Warzone. And you and I got to play Warzone. Watching you play CSGO made me want to play first-person shooters again. Oh, wait, that was Counter-Strike? Wait, isn't that CSGO? Wait, it's the difference between CS2 and CSGO. I know it's Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and then is CS2 just Counter-Strike 2? I didn't even know there was a second Counter-Strike. There's only one set of footprints in the sand because that is where Nick carried us. It is. It is. My fiance's mom has that like little parable or story in her bathroom. I always read it every time I'm taking a Tuesday. It makes me feel motivated. CS2 is the new game. It's only early access. Oh, dang. That's cool. Well, we should still play Warzone because that's what I have. Is CS2 going to be on Xbox? Limited test. No, only Windows. Wow. How ignorant. Comes out this summer / early fall. Nice. Remember reading shampoo bottles on the toilet in the early 2000s, dude? There was nothing better than reading a bottle. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So this will be just the next one too. Nothing better than reading a bottle. You can get Warzone. You should. I started playing again. I'm so terrible at it, but I love it, and I want to play more of it. I used to be good when they had Rebirth Island, like that was pandemic days. I had like hundreds of wins, and now I don't. Now, CS, it looks like it's only going to be Microsoft Windows, so no Xbox support. Good, you know better. All right, y'all. So this is $9.99 coming up next, and then we're gonna do 1000, 1001, and that'll be the end of stream for today. Not gonna be live tomorrow at all. Probably will be lurking every now and again in a couple other people's streams, but I'm going to the beach tomorrow, so I'm gonna go have a Nicki Minaj beach getaway, and then we'll be back at it Monday morning. So if you want to see me, Shiny Hunter Regis, come in tomorrow morning or Monday morning, but yeah. Save it for a PC. Then we could also play Minecraft Java. I am actively doing that, so I'm hoping to buy it this Christmas time. Christmas time is here. Time for joy and cheer. So hoping to get that done here pretty soon. All right, nothing there, y'all. And let's see if number 1001 is our lucky hunt here. Make sure you bring your arm floaters. Well, I don't want to drown. And it's not. Well, that's it, y'all. Oh, wait, hang on. I want to go check this out. Okay, so I was watching when I did a look at, do you see that? I'm gonna get it. Like, what is that? Why is that just out of nowhere? What is that? Why did that randomly happen? Like, why did it just randomly cut to this giant screen of a Tyrunt? Like, what's up with that? I've seen this game do that a couple times, too. It's just so weird. I don't know. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm out. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you for spending some time with me on this beautiful Saturday night. Really appreciate it. I'm sorry that I could not deliver a Tyrunt, but the next time we play, we're gonna be over odds, which will be pretty good to at least get to odds. But that is everything for today. So I don't really know how to end. This is the part of streams that I'm always still very bad at, is the ending. So I guess I'm just gonna say bye. Love you guys. Take care. We'll see you again soon. Bye. Gotta hit the end button. Bye. Take care, everyone.